going on, folks? Saturday Short Shorts, number 2. I don't know if I'll keep track of these. I think that just might be too much effort between keeping track of everything else and these. We'll see what happens. Either way, right now I have a review of the movie Holidays. You can check it out on Netflix right now. It's a kind of a collaborative thing, almost like the VHS trilogy, the ABCs of Death. It's different directors that have kind of directed these little short films to put together in an anthology film, I believe it's called. But either way, I'm going to talk a little bit about the scenes. I don't want to give away like too much. Just, you know what I mean? I don't like spoilers. You guys don't like spoilers. So yeah, we go through Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Halloween, Christmas, and New Year's Eve. I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm going to talk in depth a little bit about them. Just some of them, I don't know, there's not much to talk about, or at least I didn't get a lot from it. But if you guys if you guys watched this or have seen this and you like noticed anything in scenes that I didn't, comment below. Throw your thoughts down below for me. Okay, so Valentine's Day. Starts off with a swim team, really, really creepy coach. Like, intensely creepy. He's definitely, the kind of guy that's going to have to introduce himself in new neighborhoods, if you know what I'm saying. This one, a lot of it kind of reminded me of, like, almost like an 80s movie, just because one of the girls kind of, like, fantasizes, or just gets kind of caught up in daydreams or whatever, about the coach, and just the way they did it reminds me a lot of like the kind of 80s movies when, you know, someone coming out of a pool, like all slow-mo and the sun's behind them and everything. But either way, this one was alright. I felt like it kind of dragged on a bit, to be honest, and some of it didn't really make sense to me. We see like it's kind of like the classic, like, the blonde hair, blue-eyed girl is making fun of the other girl. She's got like brown hair. But either way, just like you can tell, it's like the classic bully kind of story. And then, like, obviously shit happens because this is a horror movie. You know what I mean? And what do you get from Valentine's Day? Heart-shaped boxes, heart-shaped candies, heart cards. You're giving somebody your heart on Valentine's Day. We'll leave it at that, because I don't want to ruin any surprises. But yeah, this was alright, like this little short film. It was alright, kind of got dragged on a little bit for my liking. It's kind of one of those ones that, like, it's got a really long lead up, and then, like, the payoff at the end, it makes it a little bit worth it. But it left me wanting a little bit more from it. Not like continuation, just like what they could have done in the scene itself. But on to St. Paddy's Day. This takes place in Ireland, like this film and everything. Pretty much it kind of goes with like the whole St. Patrick story. He rid Ireland of all the snakes and everything like that. Teacher gets caught up in some abnormal shit, you could say. I don't know. This one was kind of weird too. You're not really sure what's happening in it until like it's kind of too late, I guess you could say. It starts off really good, like really well done. It had my attention and it had my curiosity for sure. There is one part though. She's in a store smelling like baby clothes and shit, and I couldn't help but like. I was almost in tears laughing just because of the way she was acting and like the way she looked and everything when she was doing it. That's not really a spoiler alert, so don't worry. But no, she just looked hilarious when she was like smelling all the clothes, and I couldn't help but laugh my ass off. It is one of those ones though that it's kind of the reverse of the Valentine's Day one. The lead up to it is pretty good. It's not bad at all. But once you get to like the end portion of it, like the final act of it, it just gets real fucking stupid. I want to say, like, it just gets it gets silly. Like, I don't know. They had something good, and then it's like they're like, fuck it, let's go this way. and kind of, I don't know, it kind of fucked it up for me. Somebody else might like it, but I don't know. This one just kind of, the ending fucked it up for me. I wasn't I wasn't a big fan of it, or at least just the way they ended it. The build up to it was actually, it was pretty good. Aside from the whole clothes smelling thing, and I couldn't help but laugh like a child at. Easter. I think this one and Father's Day were my favorite ones out of the whole movie. It's kind of like the whole, it makes sense the way it starts. It's like, it's a little girl talking with her mom, asking questions about Easter, you know, trying to see what's up with the Easter bunny, but also this story about Jesus, you know what I mean? Apparently on Easter he came back. Let's keep all that out of the comments, because we're not going to argue about who's right and whatever, because it all comes down to our own beliefs and theories. Can we agree on that? Sweet, thank you. But yeah, I was totally convinced that Zombie Christ was about to pop up out the grave and make his return once again. My thoughts were either intense, like killer Easter Bunny, or Zombie Christ was coming back. Not going to spoil it for you, though. I don't want to spoil that aspect of it for you guys, because it does get pretty fucking, it gets a little intense. Or not intense, but it gets different. But, it's good. The makeup in it, kind of rough. Certain aspects of the makeup, probably could have been a little bit better. But for what they did, I did like it. I just, you can, I don't know. You guys will know what I mean if you check it out. But the biggest thing out of this that was, like, kind of bugging me, not bugging me, but, like, the little girl in it is, like, so terrified that, like, you know, she's not sure what's going to happen if, like, during the night she can't sleep and the Easter Bunny sees her, or if fucking, you know, Jesus comes back and he sees her, what's going to happen? She's like, well, what if I need a glass of water? And the mom's just telling her, no, you'll be fine, relax. And for me, I'm like, how thirsty do you got to be? If you are this terrified, you do not need to go and get that glass of water. If you hear noises, just close your eyes. Pull the blanket over you. But of course, it's a horror movie. So she needs the glass of water. And thus begins our whole series of events in a way. Why you gotta be so thirsty? Huh? Why you gotta be so thirsty for? It's not right. That's all I can really say about Easter, without giving too much of it away, because this one was, I liked this one. I think you guys might, who knows, I can't speak for everybody, but I think you guys might enjoy it. It's different from the other ones in the movie, honestly. I enjoyed it. It was good. I felt it was just like a notch above the other ones. Mother's Day. I was completely fucking lost in this one. Like, there's a fertility group, weird hippies, a big Spanish guy for no reason. I didn't even know what, literally my notes on this is, I am completely lost, fertility group, weird hippies, big Spanish guy, and then I wrote down a little bit of the ending. But I'm not going to spoil that for you guys, because it's definitely one of those ones where you're like, what the fuck? But, it was weird. I don't know. I didn't get it. It was kind of fucked up though too, because it's like, you think about what if you were in that position, or like around these type of people, whatever. So maybe that was the goal of this one. It was supposed to make you think more. But yeah, Mother's Day had me completely fucking lost. I didn't know if it was a fertility group or fucking everyone was getting together for Coachella and before they hit the road. I don't know. You guys check it out, or if you've seen it, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of that scene. Father's Day. This was fucking, I liked this one. This was really, really cool. So, mysterious package shows up at somebody's, like, a girl's door. And it's Father's Day, but, like, it's from her dad. Kind of sends her on, like, a little scavenger hunt in a way. Almost with, like, a message from her past. It was just really, really creative the way that this one was done. I liked the approach of it. I liked the way that it was filmed and the way it was executed as the film itself. Parts of the message, and parts of things that like her dad might say in the message or that happen in the scene, like as a father, they definitely struck me a bit, and they definitely stuck with me. I didn't get like teary eyed or anything like that, but it's kind of one of those things where you're like, I get it. Where are we? Okay. The ending to this one, I don't get it. It was another one. The lead up was really, really well, really well done, executed really well. And the fucking ending, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I didn't get it. I don't know. Comment below if you do, because I'm fucking lost on the ending of this one as well. But the lead up to it was really well. Or fuck, I keep repeating myself. The lead up to it was pretty good. Like I said, it was a very creative way to kind of do the whole Father's Day thing. And I thought, I don't know, it was one of those things that like as a dad, you can kind of like empathize with it or whatever. Halloween. This is actually done by the great Kevin Smith of the View Askew universe. If you guys aren't familiar with that, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, probably one of the most like well-known ones. But it was also Mallrats, Clerks, Clerks 1 and 2, Dogma, Chasing Amy. He's done Red State, Tusk, both good movies. But either way, Halloween. Harley Morenstein from Epic Mealtime. Harley Morenstein from Epic Mealtime is in it. If you guys aren't sure who that is, well, some of you might be. He's really big on YouTube. Really tall dude, big beard, always makes these crazy meals and everything. He has his own vlog channel as well. But for this one, it's they do like the whole cam girl kind of thing. If you're not familiar with cam girls, which if you have the internet and you're an adult, you should know you should know this kind of world by now. But that's all right. We're gonna educate you. You're gonna learn a little bit today on Saturday Short Shorts, my little Piccadillys. So he's got 3 girls working as cam girls. That's where you go on a website and you watch a girl do stuff to pleasure herself from her webcam, and you can type little comments to her, whatever you want, I guess. But either way, pretty much like he's a giant asshole in it. Like he just plays like the douchebag kind of like pimp character, not like pimp with like a bunch of gold chains and stuff like that. But he's just a dick to the girls. Kind of ends up waking up like they got like a little bit of their revenge. I don't want to give anything away on this scene because god damn, all I'm gonna say is there's a bit of a role reversal. You know what I mean? He might be the one in front of a cam now, and if you're a guy, it's probably going to be a little uncomfortable for you to watch. That's all I'm going to say. But good job, Kevin Smith, on this one. Harley Morenstein, if you guys don't know, is also Canadian, so it was dope to see a Canadian in one of these. Yeah, but Halloween was definitely a fucked up one. Bit of an uncomfortable one to watch, Either way, let's keep moving. Christmas. Seth Green, Family Guy, Party Monster, Without a Paddle, Robot Chicken. The guy's been in a whole bunch of shit. This brought up more questions for me than really just kind of like the whole scene critique, I guess you could say. It really is it kind of goes with like the whole virtual reality, because that is pretty popular right now. It brings up a lot of questions like how far would you go for that special gift for somebody? Are all your secrets really safe? You know what I mean? Like, what happens when virtual reality becomes too real? Certain things are just going to be able to kind of like read what's going on in your mind or whatever. It brings up a whole lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like, not all when does virtual reality become too much and it starts becoming an invasive thing? Could ruin lives, could ruin relationships, whatever. Yeah, just this was brought up a lot of like really good questions for me, or at least like interesting questions, I should say. But one thing I for sure wouldn't deal with a girl like he fucking has to deal with. Like, man, just negative person, fucking pissed off and nagging all the time. Get the fuck out of here, guys and girls. If you wake up and that's all you do, man, you get a fucking hobby or something. You got to figure something out. Moving on. New Year's Eve. This one was alright. It was kind of weird. Pretty much like it's like the whole New Year's crush kind of thing. Real quick, it's again one of those ones that I don't want to give away anything because it's all right, like the story and idea of it. One thing I am gonna let you guys know is the dude in this is hella uncomfortable to look at. His teeth are fucked up. The dude just doesn't know how to act. He's fucking like picking his nose and talking while he's got milkshake in his mouth and all this other shit. I don't know. It's just made me uncomfortable just to like even watch it. I can't. It's too much. It was too much for me. But it wasn't a bad one. It definitely brings up a good thing of, you know, why you might not want to use dating sites. We've talked about that on this channel, so definitely check out the New Year's Eve portion if you want some more clarification. Yeah, I think that's about it, though. Movie's called Holidays, Netflix. Out of 5 stars, I don't know. I'd probably give it like a 2.5. It just wasn't there like as much for me. There was just, I don't know, too many kind of like empty endings or just too like drawn out beginnings to it. Certain other things probably could have been executed just a little bit better. Then again, what the fuck do I know? I don't make movies. I've been your host, JuvyThaKid. This has been the second Saturday Shorts. Comment below anything that I might have missed in the scenes, what you thought in the movie or the scenes itself, whatever have you. Remember to subscribe, like, and share, all that good stuff. You know how it works. I've been your host, JuvyThaKid. Take it easy.